Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a custom AEW Bandido figure that I recently created. I went away for a weekend and I was kind of like, you know what, I'm going to make this little project for myself. So I took some bits and bobs with me, got some things along the way, and I created this custom Bandido figure. If you guys don't know who Bandido is, he is the current Ring of Honor World Championship, World Champion, not championship. He'd be a title belt in that case. But he recently beat Chris Jericho for the Ring of Honor World Championship, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to have the ROH champ in my collection as a figure, but they don't have an official one yet, at least by Jazzwares. So I decided to make this one. I'm going to go over what I used really quickly to go over it. This should only take like a minute or two. All right, so for the legs, I used literally no customization or anything on the legs at all. It is all purely just one piece from the Chris Jericho of the Jazzwares accessory pack, the AEW accessory pack. That's the one where he comes with all the different clothes. You can find it online for pretty cheap. I think the most you probably pay for it is like 15, 20 bucks, but probably more towards 15. But yeah, the legs, they're all black and they fit really well with the body, which I'll get to in a second. They are a little bit thick, but this is a custom. I'm not really too concerned about it. But for the torso, I did use the Andrade El Idolo from the, I don't know what series it was, but I'm pretty sure it was Unrivaled AEW series, the one where he has the, what is it, the kind of like the Yankees gear on, the white and black pinstripe suit. But I swapped out the legs, put the torso on, and I think it fits very well. He also had some black wrist tape, and that is on each, but I did add some electrical tape to kind of extenuate that or extend it a little bit, so that's why that is a little bit larger than it would normally appear. Let me see if I can get hopefully some clarity on that a little bit, but you can see that is electrical tape right there. I did use some black gloves. I'm not sure where they're from, but they are from an AEW figure. I wish I could tell you, but I really don't know. You can really use any AEW black gloves that you can find. I also cut thin some strips of electrical tape, and as you can see, they're kind of peeling already, but I wrapped them around the upper part of the bicep where that intersection is between the joints there. And I think it looks pretty good, especially for just like black electrical tape. I mean, yeah, it's peeling a little bit, but if you kind of stuff it in there in between the little cracks and crevices, you can get it nice in there, and it's pretty solid. So there you go. But the head is also Andrade. I don't really want to lift up this mask too much, but if I do, you can kind of see his beard right there. So this is the Andrade head because I felt like the hair was one of the best matches for Bandido. And again, I apologize. I'm not really giving you guys a lot of clarity on that. But you'll see the wire back there, and keep that in mind. I'll tell you about that in a second. But yeah, so that's the Andrade head. You're gonna want to make it. Well, his Bandido's masks is a little bit larger. Jeez, my tongue is so tied today. Is a little bit larger than the typical Lucha Libre mask, so you're gonna want to make it a little bit bigger, and that works too because Andrade's beard is pretty long, so it covers that up. But what I did is I just took some like really thin black cloth and cut eye holes. I just measured it on the figure and just kind of stamped out where it would be, eye holes and ear holes, and that way you can kind of hook the fabric around the ears and hold it together a little bit better. And then I just kind of tied it around the ponytail in the back. I cut little holes in the back of the fabric here, fed this really thin black wire through, and then wrapped it around the ponytail there, and it held up really well. Pretty simply though, I just took a silver Sharpie and just kind of etched in some of the stuff there, but I went really light as I could, and that way it doesn't, I mean, from a distance, it doesn't look that terrible. Well, I mean, from a distance right now, it's all blurry. Let's see if I can zoom that in for you, or clear that up for you a little bit. But it doesn't look terrible. And again, there's not an official figure of him, so I'm really not concerned. And they will make one of him eventually, I'm sure. See if we can get a nice view on that mask there. No, we can't. I just messed up my clarity, or what do you call my focus on the camera. But yeah, I think I went over everything. Went over the legs again from Chris Jericho. Torsos from Andrade. Hands are just black AEW hands. I added some electrical tape on the sides there. Electrical tape to the bicep. Thin black fabric for the mask. You can customize it however you want. I would recommend though doing that eye hole and ear hole method. It's a good way to keep the mask on. And then if you use the same head, you can just wrap it around the ponytail. Bandido's hair is pretty long, and it usually does drape down like on his shoulders, but I have seen pictures where he does use the ponytail, so it does fit really well. And then you can just pair it really simply with a Jazzwares Ring of Honor World Championship. You guys can see that right there. Why is this not... I'm not having a good day today with the camera, guys. But there you go. You got the Ring of Honor World Championship, and then just like a black cowboy hat if you have it. This one doesn't really fit on him too well, but I mean, there you go. You get a little cowboy, you can have him carried around or something. But I will leave it at that. I am tongue-tied. My camera's giving me a whole bunch of issues, so I will stop there. Folks, this is a review of my custom Bandido from Ring of Honor. Hopefully I did a good job. I do apologize for kind of stammering and whatnot, but I will leave it there. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.